Okay, I remember when my cousin came and said she was getting married to an Anambra man. My first reaction was like, Anambra, onye Anambra. Ị ga-emedikwa ihe dị na ya. Ndị mma m si. Ụmụ nwaanyị Anambra shiri ike o. That was basically my first reaction. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new to this channel and you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Uju. I'm a new YouTuber based in Nigeria, Owerri to be precise. Actually, reaction Dyna's Dyna Ekweme's video where she said, "Don't marry Igbo man, especially Anambra." Actually came in my book. Hey. Okay, because in case you see me looking down, I actually wrote my points here. She said something about the tradition where in her village you don't marry from their village, and when she got married to a Igbo man, she realized that in Igbo they marry themselves. An Igbo man can marry an Igbo. Yes, in my own town, an Okwabolo man can marry an Okwabolo woman as long as they don't have any blood relation. Oko Apollo in Idato North local government area, Imo State. Yeah, Apollo. So many people can be looking for it in the map. We're actually a small London, small town, and we have a common boundary with the Anambarians, Agwata to be precise. So we kind of do more of the Anambra tradition. So when I get to hear that from her town, you can't marry from the same town. In my own town, yeah, I'm from Okwabolo. I can basically marry an Okwabolo man too. In my own tradition, it is not a taboo. We marry ourselves. And the second point she made is putting their mother first. Like I said earlier on, my reaction when my cousin told me about she getting to marry Anambra, I was like, hey, ne, you gave me unqueer. Like, yes, I've been with some Anambarians. I've been to Anambra, and I get to understand that fact where they placed their mom above every person. Like, mom say. Like, it could be annoying, though. It could be it could be annoying, like you're trying to talk to your husband, and next thing gets is my mother said, according to my mother, and my mother's side more. Nobody's actually saying, I'm actually one person who will not take anybody disrespecting my mother for no reason. But I believe and I think everybody should have their limits. Mama, see your lane. Wifey, see your lane. That is actually what marriage should be all about. The truth is, some Anambra women overdo it. Yes. Some Anambra women they overdo it. Well, if you're getting married to an Anambra man, especially an Anambra man who is a mama's boy, you have to learn to put their mother first. In the Omenala, I would say in my own village, we really don't have much Omenalas. Like she pointed out, Omogo, Omenala, okay. Yeah, there's Omenala, there's basic traditions that guides the town, but not basically that conk Omenala where you have to do this one, No, I came from a town where we don't have those conk Omenala, conk tradition that will. No, we don't. It's just the normal Omenala. Like probably like during traditional wedding, you settle the Omona, you settle the Omada, you settle the Alotaradis, you settle the Omabo and the youths, which is basic thing. Then during burial, I really don't think there are so much Omenala too in my town when it comes to burial. It's just the normal do your thing, do your thing. Very settle the, as it's like, okay, if probably the person who actually died is owing the umunna or something, I think basic thing you need to do is just settle the umunna, and that's all. That's basically that. Then the proverb, the proverb part. I came from a family, a very large family, where ituilu is normal. I'm actually good at that. Basically, I'm just one person who apaloku. Ituilu is actually one of the things I love doing. Yeah, once in a while, you just chip it in. It actually makes the thing spice up the conversation. I'm actually very good at that too. I can actually anobody also abaya bi ajebi. Ebebere ugobere in case ibe ebele. I'm actually that kind of person who love using one or two apaloku to spice up, especially when I want to code something. Yeah. Then she talked about the respect thing. Basically, okay, let me tell you one experience I had with Anambra woman. I went to Anambra for a traditional wedding and I saw this woman, and when I wanted to address her, I said, Ma. She changed her for me. The next thing I was like, Elijah, oh ma, mana go so. Like, she changed her for me. I think a typical Anambra woman doesn't want to feel old. The fact that you called her ma or auntie or they makes her feel old. I came from a village where they brother auntie thing is there. We call, as long as somebody is older than you don't have to address the person with their name. You could either address them with their chieftaincy title if he's a man. Yeah, some of the women too have their aho tutu. You can actually address them with their aho tutu or auntie, sister this, sister that, brother this, brother that. Basically, that's how we grew up. Well, that's my experience in Anambra once. Kinda made me like, I was actually looking at the man like this. Yeah? Muna go nyeso. Muna neyo nyeso. Oh yeah. So the man, they will leave it. That was, I was like, that was me trying to be respectful, but I didn't know me being respectful was going to turn to an insult to whoever I was actually referring to. The burial. Hey, she actually described my village. Burial in my town is one thing you don't joke with, especially when the person is aged and has kids who are actually doing a little bit well or very well. Burial in my town. I remember when my father died, we actually planned 2 days burial. We ended up doing burial for 4 days. After church outing, most Monday, people were still coming and we continued. So that's basically even some people go as far as borrowing money for burial, which I find very, 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 very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. Like, if you open the ground and put this person and tell the priest to come and bless the grave and do the mass and burial, nobody's going to query you. But burial in my town, is it the okoko? Talking about the okoko is a kind of condolence visit by the in-laws. That one, that one sometimes it turns out to be. That one sometimes it turns out to be competition. Who go do pass? Okoko in my town, like the okoko comes a day after the burial proper, like the person is being buried today and the next day is a funeral, which includes the in-laws coming for condolence, and that one, no trials with that one. The party after party, that is what we do. That burial passes us in my town. Like I said, I came from a village that we have a common boundary with Anambarians, Agwata to be precise. So majority of our thing we do in my village is partly partly Anambra. Yeah, seriously, partly Anambra. Like the Ilowanyi, like Imo State people, they say Imo State people, they abuse and all whatnot. Seriously, I don't see that in my town. We have very minimal, when I mean minimal, list when it comes to traditional wedding lists. Like when people come to my town to do, they'll be like, Ebo also Imo State. Yeah, we're part of the Imo State, but we, with a little twist. But another problem with Anambra people, I call it a problem. Yeah, it's a problem because an Anambra man prefers marrying an Anambra woman. Same goes to their women. Amononolo, lo nolo. That's what we call it. Amononolo, lo nolo. They prefer, oh, Mwamlota, I found the wife for you. From Okeko first family, the next compound. That's a typical Anambra person for you. They prefer marrying themselves because they actually believe an Imo State woman. Hey, na anya haneba. We the Igbo State people, we are like Anambra man. Will I be able to deal with the family, the sisters, the mother? Hey. So basically, I don't think marrying an Anambra man or woman or wherever is actually the problem. The problem is, who are you getting married to? Which family are you getting into? How did they accept you? That is what matters. I was married to an Imo State man, and it didn't work out. Basically, he's from my own Imo State, but I know what I passed through. The sister was actually the controller general, just like we fear the Anambra women. But this one, she's an Imo woman. She did the same thing I was afraid of from the Anambrians. So it's basically, I believe, is all about individuals, not just the Anambra people as a state. At the end of this video, let me know if you can relate to either of the things I said in the comment section. Comment below and tell me how your relationship with, if you're married to an Anambra man or Igbo man or Apolo man, are you from another town and you got married to an Apolo man, my own village? How are you being treated? How is your relationship with your in-laws? An Igbo woman and you got married to an Igbo man, let me know just how you're actually meeting up, how you're actually coping up with the interstate, intertribal, interreligious marriage. So I want to see those comments popping up. See you guys in my next video. Bye.